Hello, everyone. Do you think of broccoli as just a tasteless green tree you force yourself to eat? After you hear what I have to say today, you'll start to see broccoli as precious as ginseng. In today's video, I'm going to reveal some incredibly important secrets. First, the worst food combinations that can turn broccoli's benefits into poison. Then, a miraculous cooking method that can boost broccoli's key anti-cancer compounds by up to 5 times. And finally, I'll tell you why certain people with specific health conditions can get into big trouble if they eat broccoli the wrong way. Did you know this shocking fact? If you boil broccoli for just 1 minute incorrectly, up to 90% of its key cancer-fighting nutrients disappear down the drain. If you don't want to miss out on this crucial health information, press the subscribe button and like this video right now. Your single click can help protect the health of around you. In fact, a 30-year study by Harvard Medical School that followed 120,000 people revealed astonishing changes in those who regularly consumed broccoli. But what's more surprising is, with all these amazing benefits, why do we only think of broccoli as tasteless? We'll uncover the reasons and solutions together today. All right, let's first talk about what miracles broccoli can work in our bodies. The most important compound in broccoli is sulforaphane. Do you know how powerful this substance is? It activates our body's detoxification system and blocks the pathways where cancer cells grow, acting as a true, natural anti-cancer agent. Notably, broccoli sprouts contain 20 to 50 times more sulforaphane than mature broccoli. But here's a crucial fact I need to share. This precious sulforaphane and vitamin C are very sensitive to heat. If you boil broccoli in water for more than a minute, up to 90% of them can be destroyed. However, with a specific cooking method I'll share in a moment, you can preserve these nutrients almost entirely and even amplify their effects several times over. You definitely don't want to miss this secret. Now let's take a look at the amazing changes broccoli brings to our bodies one by one with the latest research findings. First, its powerful anti-cancer effect. According to a study from Johns Hopkins University, the sulforaphane in broccoli inhibited the growth of prostate cancer cells by 70%. Research continues to show its outstanding preventative effects, especially against breast, colon, and lung cancer. U.S. National Cancer Institute announced that people who ate broccoli more than 5 times a week had a 50% lower incidence of bladder cancer. Aren't those numbers astounding? Second, its cardiovascular health improvement effects. A study on hypertensive patients showed that after 12 weeks of consuming broccoli extract, their systolic blood pressure decreased by an average of 8 mmHg. Also, in a study on people with high cholesterol, daily broccoli consumption led to a 15% reduction in bad LDL cholesterol after 8 weeks. Third, its bone strengthening effect. Many people don't know this, but broccoli is very rich in calcium, comparable to milk in its content per 100 grams. What's more important is that the absorption rate of calcium from broccoli is much higher than that of milk, which can make it even more effective in practice. And the vitamin K in broccoli acts like a glue, helping calcium stick to the bones. Fourth, its powerful detoxification function. The sulforaphane in broccoli activates the detoxifying enzymes in our body's cleaning crew, the liver, to eliminate toxins. A study in a heavily polluted region of China showed that residents who consumed broccoli sprout extract for 12 weeks had a 61% increase in the excretion of carcinogens through their urine. Fifth, its immune-boosting effect. 100 grams of broccoli contains 150% of the daily recommended amount of vitamin C. That's even higher than oranges. In a study of people who frequently caught colds, the group that ate broccoli daily had a 35% lower incidence of colds. Sixth, its brain health and cognitive enhancement effects. In a study of adults over 60, the group that regularly consumed broccoli scored 20% higher on memory tests. Besides these, from protecting eye health and improving digestion to regulating blood sugar and aiding in weight management, broccoli truly lives up to its name as a superfood. Now it's time to reveal the most important secret I promised. the miraculous cooking method to maximize broccoli's benefits and boost its key anti-cancer compounds by up to 5 times. First, steam it for 3 to 4 minutes. Boiling it in water is the worst method. Steaming minimizes the loss of water-soluble vitamins and sulforaphane. Second, eat it with this, garlic. The selenium in garlic meets the sulforaphane in broccoli, creating a synergistic effect that increases its anti-cancer power by 3 to 5 times. This is the ultimate secret to maximizing its anti-cancer properties. Third, after chopping the broccoli, let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. When broccoli is cut, it activates an enzyme called myrosinase to defend itself, which maximizes the production of sulforaphane. But wait, now I'll tell you about the worst food combinations that diminish its effects. If you eat broccoli with these foods, you're essentially throwing away your expensive broccoli. The first combination to be cautious of is milk or dairy products like cheese. The rich dietary fiber in broccoli and the calcium in milk can interfere with each other's absorption. It's better to eat them separately if you can. The second is tannin-rich beverages like green or black tea. The tannins can hinder the absorption of iron from broccoli, so it's best to avoid drinking them immediately after your meal. The third is beans. Eating too much broccoli and beans together can cause excessive gas, leading to digestive discomfort and bloating. Now, for the really important side effects and precautions. If you eat broccoli without knowing this, it could be bad for your health, so please pay close attention. First, those with hypothyroidism should be cautious. A compound in broccoli, called goitrogen, can interfere with thyroid hormone production. However, this compound is heat-sensitive, so eating a moderate amount of cooked broccoli is generally fine. Second, those taking blood thinners like warfarin must consult their doctor. The abundant vitamin K in broccoli can interfere with the medication's effectiveness. Third, those with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS) should moderate their intake. The high fiber content in broccoli can cause a lot of gas, leading to abdominal pain or diarrhea. Fourth, those with a history of kidney stones should also be cautious. Broccoli contains oxalates, which can bind with calcium and worsen or cause kidney stones. It's especially important to avoid eating it in large quantities with other high oxalate foods like spinach. People with kidney disease also need to be careful, as broccoli is rich in potassium and phosphorus, which can be a burden on compromised kidneys. Now, let me share a few delicious recipes using broccoli. The first is garlic sautéed broccoli. Sautéing it with garlic and olive oil enhances its anti-cancer effects and tastes amazing. The second is creamy broccoli soup. Instead of milk, using potatoes or onions blended together, or even coconut milk, makes it creamier and better for nutrient absorption. The third is broccoli salad. Finely chop raw broccoli and toss it with nuts, raisins, and a mayonnaise or yogurt dressing. Even kids will love it. Finally, I want to leave you with this. As great as broccoli is, it's not a cure-all. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep are all necessary to maintain your health, but it would be a huge waste to ignore a food this nutritious and with so many health benefits just because you think it tastes bad. Broccoli is truly a natural multivitamin that nature has given us. Try eating broccoli again using the methods I shared today. I'm sure you'll be amazed by its taste and benefits. And if you're curious about other healthy foods, please let me know in the comments. I'm cheering for your healthy life. See you in the next video.